City series cigars and Citrus 7s, black cement 3s, 4s, the hairs and bread 11s. No doubt that I'll be wearing some fire at any sighting. With these Doran Becker 5s, you can see me in any lighting. It's exciting, I'll be flexing to the coldest degree.
What's up, everybody? It's Sneakerhead M-Checks. I got the medium olive Travis Scott 1 lows currently scheduled to release Monday, September 9th. I know that's unusual for a pair of Jordans, especially a pair like this, to release on a Monday, but I'll discuss that a little bit more later in this video. As usual, we're going to take a close detailed look at the shoe from all angles. After that, I'm going to put these on and step around them so I can see how they look on feet. Then I'm going to share my opinion on the shoe, and then I'll talk about release predictions, reselling predictions, and all that stuff. So let's get right to it.
Suede on these is nice. It's really flat though, but feels pretty good. And these have the wax laces in them, just like all the other Travis Scott ones have. And if you look here where the toe box meets the tongue, you see it's two completely different shades of olive. I don't know what that's about, why they did that, but that's how it is.
And another thing is, these look so much more like brown on camera than olive. Like, if you ask me on camera right now, this looks brown. But I promise you, in person, this looks so much more olive. It's more of a green.
You got your Cactus Jack logo over here. And a red Nike Air. Resale midsole. Seems almost like a guarantee on Travis Scott ones at this point. So almost every pair got that. Backward swoosh, of course. And this olive here is the same olive from the toe box, not the tongue. Red Cactus Jack here on the inside under the swoosh. Quality on these does not seem to be great. I know this is the type of shoe where if you're lucky enough to hit for retail, you really don't care about those little things, but if you end up paying that top dollar aftermarket price and you get a pair that has, you know, something like this, like, that's mad annoying. But what can we do, right? We're gonna keep buying them and they're gonna keep making them like this. Air Jordan Wings logo on the back of the right shoe, and the Cactus Jack face on the left. You got an olive interior. Insole on the left shoe has a Jumpman logo, Cactus Jack, and the Jordan Wings logo up there. Right shoe says Travis Scott in reverse text, followed by the Nike Air, followed by the Cactus Jack face. I always thought these insoles are cool, the way they lined everything up. It's like Jordan, Travis, Jordan, and Travis, Jordan, Travis. Here's the outsole. Just plain olive. The box is a shiny sail color with brown logos on it. Nothing special on it. There's no Travis Scott paraphernalia or any of that. It's really just a regular ones box. But what I don't understand is, why are the logos and stuff on here brown when there's no brown in the shoe? I know I mentioned earlier that the ones look a little bit more brown on camera than they do in person, but like, even with them looking more brown on camera, they don't look this brown. Now maybe I've just gotten spoiled and too used to them coloring the boxes to perfectly match the shoes, but like, this is a mocha. It's already bad enough we got two different shades of olive here. Now y'all making the box brown. Like, what the fuck is going on? Here on the inside, it's brown. Got pink Cactus Jack paper in here. White paper under it. Two pairs of extra laces. One black pair and one pink pair. As you can see, they're both thin and like wax, just like the pair that they came with is. And here's the box label. Air Jordan 1 OG SP in medium olive, black, sail, and muslin. Here's a quick whole around view of the shoe. Alright, now let's see they look on feet.
Split it like fractions. I'm feeling like Travis. She wasn't jacking me. Now this bitch all on my cactus. I'm stashing the pack of my sixes. Later I'm gonna need something to lift up. I got a lace in my eye like I'm laced every time that I get a new pickup. My fit will be crazy if I wear them out, so I might end up posting some pics up. I'm here with some strippers, got so many ones in this room, I feel like it's a strip club. Cause I got a sneaker addiction, I stack up the money, get all of the heat. I'm calling the plug like I cannot wait, I need them before the release. I need them right now.
These alright, I guess. See, the thing is, I don't really like Travis Scott ones like that, like the silhouette itself. And this colorway just doesn't really do anything to really help it out. From the jump, I ain't like Travis Scott ones. When the mochas came out, I ain't like them, highs or lows. Fragment highs are trash. Now, oddly, I really like the fragment lows. Don't ask me why, cause I don't even know myself, but these are the only pair of Travis Scott ones that I really like. The reverse mochas are okay. The Phantoms, like, I want to say you can't go wrong cause they all black, but like, I don't know, they just kind of The olives too. The golf shits is pretty whack. The canaries don't do it for me either. I guess I can add these to the list of Travis Scott ones that I don't like. And getting back to the Monday release thing, like when I first realized the 9th was a Monday, I'm like, what's going on? Like, is this wrong? Like, you know, I have the wrong date. And, you know, who knows? Like, they could change that shit. Like, they push shoes back, pull them up. Who knows what could happen? But as of right now, that is the tentative date. But then as I'm thinking about it, like, number one, we've definitely had a weekday where Travis Scott's released. It may not have been a Monday before, but like, you know what I mean? We definitely had a Wednesday, Thursday, weekday where Travis Scott's released. Now, on top of that, the thing about the Travis Scott releases, this is not a general release shoe where, like, you know, on a general release shoe, whatever the release date is, majority of the stock is getting dropped that day. They may have a couple of retailers get them late. They may have a couple of retailers get them early. They may have some retailers hold, like Nike like to hold on to shoes just so they can, like, restock. When they call it a restock, they had the shoes already. They just didn't drop them all at once. But we're not going to get into that right now. So yeah, like, that's how it is for, you know, a general release shoe. A shoe like this, we already know, like, one day they're going to drop some on Travis Scott's site. Then another day they're going to release on the sneakers app. And then another day there's going to be, like, maybe, like, 2 or 3 Foot Lockers somewhere in, like, Houston or maybe in LA. I don't know why they show so much love to LA on shit like this, because Travis Scott is not from LA. Like, for what, if y'all going to give it to LA, give it to New York too. And yeah, you know, like, then you have your other retailers that do the raffles and stuff. Like, there's going to be so many different days that these release on. Like, I feel like shoes like this don't, like, they have a release date, but, like, it's, like, they have, like, I don't want to say multiple release dates, but you get what I'm saying? They almost have, like, a release week. Now, if you didn't already notice, these are really similar to the golf pair that came out last year. The only difference is the olive's a little bit darker on these. The tongue and back is red instead of, like, lemon. And these got the sail midsole. Other than that, it's really just the same shoe. Like, a basketball version, obviously, but I just don't get why they did that. Like, they keep making Travis Scott ones, and I know they're a hot seller, but there's a demographic of sneakerheads that are tired of the Travis Scott ones. And I really feel like a big contributor to that is the repetitive-ass colorways. Like, why do all of these shits look the same? Like, why are these basically the golf pair, but at the same time, kind of like the reverse mochas had a baby with the women's olive pair? You know what I mean? Like, there's, why, like, hold on. Why is there 3 olive pairs of Travis Scott ones? Like, they're clearly going for a certain aesthetic, because if you look at all the Travis Scott Jordans, the majority of them have, like, either a brown or an olive color on them. There's a few outliers, like the 4s, the canaries, the fragments, the phantoms, I guess you could say. But, like, everything else has either brown or olive in it. Like, you got mochas, reverse mochas, women's olives, neutral olives, medium olives. We don't need that many fucking olives, okay? Like, I know there's a lot of Travis Scott ones, but there's not that many Travis Scott ones to the point where we should have 3 different olive pairs. It's honestly getting confusing now. Like, what are people supposed to call these? Like, you know how people be with nicknames. People are not gonna be that specific. They're not gonna be like the medium olive, the neutral, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is that even a thing? And then you know what's even crazier? Like, they got another pair of brown Travis Scott 1 lows coming out sometime soon. I don't know when the release date is. I've just been seeing sample pairs floating around, and it's a brown velvet. There's just mad other different colors they could do, and it's just like, stop doing that shit. Like, bro. But you know what the thing is too? They don't give a fuck about that. You know why? Because despite how many of us are tired of it, guess what? They release these and these shits sell out everywhere immediately. So who really cares if we're tired of them? Because there's enough people that aren't tired of them to buy these shits like that, you know? Like, the more I think about it, like, why even put that much thought into a Travis Scott one? Like, just slap any colorway on it, put his name on it, boom, they know it's a moneymaker. Nike and Jordan know if they release Travis Scott ones, they're gonna sell out no matter what. And it's like, I know sometimes it's very easy to forget this because it matters so much to us, but like, the resale value of a shoe does not really, indirectly it may, but like, it doesn't really impact them directly. To them, a shoe that sells out is a shoe that sells out. Doesn't matter if the shoe sells for 5 times the retail price or just $5 over the retail price. Nike and Jordan brand, they're making the same amount of money regardless of what people are reselling it for on the aftermarket. So as long as these shoes keep selling out, are they really gonna give a fuck that we have 3 pairs of olive Travis Scott ones? No. Or going on 3 pairs of mocha Travis Scott ones? No. And you know, Travis Scott ones are always an instant sellout. They're probably laughing at us in the meetings like, yeah man, let's just do the same shoe, same colors, but move them around a little bit, and they're all gonna go crazy over them. Like, and yeah, that's really what happens. So until that changes, they could if they want to, but there's really not a necessary incentive to really like switch up the colorways, because no matter what they put out, they're getting bought. Even though I'm personally tired of the same colors, it's like, if that's the Travis Scott aesthetic and you want to stick to that, they're still able to sell every single pair very easily, no problem. So I don't really think they care about that. I think these are going to end up reselling for close to $1,000. I say anywhere from like $800 to $1,000 depending on what size you wear. Obviously, it goes without saying you'll be lucky to hit on these for retail. If you do, you may want to go play the lottery after, because between the limited stock and all the backdooring, it's going to be real tough. Great opportunity for resellers, great quick flip. I wouldn't risk the hold, but like just based on what other Travis Scott ones have done, holding may actually be a good idea. There's going to be great profit on these no matter when you sell them if you get them. Leave me a comment and let me know if you like these or not, if you plan on copping, and if you cop at retail, will you wear these or resell them? If you do plan on copping these, I'm wishing you the best of luck and get them in your size for retail, because like I just said, you're going to need it. If this video is helpful or informal in any way, I really appreciate if you give it a thumbs up. Also, if you're interested in more early reviews like this or any other sneaker related content, please do us both a favor and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Once you're subscribed, make sure you tap that little bell icon next to the subscribe button and select all. That way when I put a new video out, you'll get notified and you won't miss out on anything. Thank you all for watching. Everybody please stay safe and healthy out there, and I'll see you next time.